So it's really easy today to follow successful people, right? They're everywhere, seemingly everywhere on social media. Everywhere you turn, there's some sort of an event. And there's kind of two classes to this, right? There's the person that's truly actually successful and done some really great stuff. And then there's the rest that are like saying that they're successful and blah, blah, blah. And so I don't want to talk about those today, but I want to talk about the person that is actually successful, that has proven over time that they are capable of doing the thing that they're kind of teaching you about. And one of the caveats that I've learned about it. So, what I have learned about really successful people is that a lot of them don't actually even know all of the pieces that they did in order to be successful. And the reason why I share this is because I used to kind of take it as like full truth, right? If I went to an event or something like that and somebody that had done what I wanted, right? Like let's say it was all about revenue or business growth or something like that. They created a $50 million, $100 million company. Whatever they said in that hour, I would take it as like set in stone. Cool. If I do these things, then I will be successful to the same extent that they are. But what I have found over time is that a lot of those really successful people don't even know or don't fully have awareness around all of the little pieces that they did in addition to what they're conscious about or addition to what they're telling you about in order to actually become successful. And so this is where I think it's really really important that yes, we need to take that information in from other people. Yes, we need to learn from them. It can dramatically shortcut the learning curve and dramatically shortcut our ability to get to a certain result. And at the same time, one of the most important things we have to do is figure out kind of who we are. What do we like? What do we enjoy? What are our strengths? And then how do we work within some sort of a program like these other very successful people have shown us within our own personality to then become successful? Because like I said, it's just one of the things that I realized. And hey, look, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but this has been my personal experience that they don't even know everything they're doing. Like a lot of highly successful people say, "Oh, cool, like I wake up at 4 and I do this and I do this and I do this." But they would never say like, "Oh yeah, like I meditate or I practice mindfulness," because they just don't even know that they're doing it. But a lot of highly successful people have some sort of a very similar like meditative practice in the morning where they're getting their mind right. They're focused on only the things that are very important to them. They're focused on a singular goal. They're very clear about their goals, but it's almost just so natural to them that they're not even aware they're doing it. And so they don't even know to tell people that this is kind of how they go into their day. And this is the way that they're doing. A lot of highly successful people, they just naturally process through thousands of different pieces of input, and then they can easily say, okay, cool, 1,000 things came at me today. Here's the only one that's actually really important based on where I'm trying to go or the thing that I'm trying to create. They just do it naturally. Well, all of us don't have that skill built yet, and so we need to be aware of that. So when we look at those people that are highly successful that we're taking advice from, it's very important to see one, the things that they're actually saying and that they're aware of, but also look around the outskirts. Like, what are the other little things that maybe they didn't have time to fit into a 1 hour question and answer, right? I mean, these people have built successful businesses over decades. You think they can fit everything into 60 minutes? Like, no, that's absolutely crazy. They're fitting the most important things or the most impactful things for the audience at that time. So take a step back and one, listen to what it is that they're saying, but watch what they're doing. That's the thing that we kind of miss. Watch what successful people are doing, not just what they're saying, and then learn how to replicate those little things within kind of your own personality and who you are and the way that you're able to talk to people and connect with people and stuff like that. So, I don't know, just something that I've kind of learned that is has been very helpful for me. Like now when I watch these people, I'm also like, oh, okay, cool. Like I'm also noticing like you have a morning routine and you do this and you practice breathing and you get into flow states. You do it unknowingly because you go play tennis in the middle of the day or stuff like that. So pay attention to what they're doing, not necessarily just what they're saying. And that's where you can glean some really, really great insights that you can take to be better, to make your business better, and be more successful.